All right, number 6, Wes Moore, governor of Maryland, who a lot of people are very high on. He's George Clooney's candidate. I probably hear Wes Moore and Shapiro. For people who are not enamored of Gavin Newsom, I probably hear Governor Moore and Governor Shapiro more than any two, where people say, let's get real. Let's find an aircraft carrier. Let's find someone with national experience, media savvy, likable. And so a lot of them say Wes Moore. I have him a little lower down than some people suggested. First of all, he said he won't run. People tell me ignore that. He's going to run. I still question, we'll get to it in terms of his weaknesses. I still question whether this is going to be his year, even if he does run, whether he's ready. He's a younger guy. Known strength, he's charismatic. I used to be on Morning Joe with him, and he was there for a lot of reasons. He had extraordinary resume, written a great book, and yet what people often took away from his appearances there, what they do now in the political context, very charismatic guy. All right, that's a known strength, and he's as charismatic as anybody on this list, and AOC is coming up on the list too. So I say that with import. Secret strength is people see that public charisma, right? When he's giving a speech or he's on TV. What you're not seeing is he's got the kind of charisma that works not just for the grassroots, talking to voters, but with donors and other elected officials. What we say is he's good in the room, right? He come here to New York City, go to Chicago, go to LA. He's a great guy. Even his political opponents would tell you he's a charismatic, great guy in public, and in private he can charm people, and that's going to help him build endorsements if he runs. It's going to help him win over voters. The power brokers in the early states. You want to get a union official in Iowa, or you want to get some elected official in New Hampshire. Wes Moore's team can send him into those rooms. Or you want to convince somebody to raise $1 million for you here in New York. They can send him into that room and he can charm them. It's a big strength of his. Known weakness, I referenced it before. He didn't have the longest resume at the national level. He's been involved in charitable work. He's been on TV. As governor of Maryland, Joe Biden liked him quite a bit and gave him opportunities to be on the national stage, but he's not been doing it for that long a period of time. This is his governor of Maryland, relatively new in the job. And so it's just a question, kind of like with Governor Beshear, is he ready to hit major league pitching? Secret weakness, I say vulnerable to overexposure if the hype gets ahead of the record. I think that a lot of the people like Clooney who say, oh, I love Wes Moore would be great. They don't really know what he's done. They haven't spent all that much time with him. He looks great on paper. He's such an impressive guy, a military veteran, charitable work, very thoughtful guy. And so the question is, if he does run and the scrutiny comes, I think it's a secret weakness that he may be vulnerable. There may be a mismatch